Hey everybody, it's Rydo, and we're back for another Binding of Isaac Rebirth run. We had some success last time, and success is always good. We played as Isaac, and before that we did a couple of runs as Maggie. Did not succeed with Maggie, not gonna do her again. Let's just work our way down and do some episodes in a row. How about that? We'll go to Cain. Cain has 2 hearts, 2 speeds, 2 attack. Versus Isaac's 3 hearts, 2 speeds, 2 attack. Or Maggie's 4 hearts, 1 speed, 2 attack. So as you can see, Cain compared to Isaac at least is 1 heart less, but he does have the lucky foot. And we do want some luck, both in the game in general and the statistic. So let's just try to keep things fast. Let's jump into the game. We're gonna do 1 run, 1 episode on Isaac from now on, because 1 run in Isaac is probably close to an hour, if not longer. There we go. We had 10 bombs. Boom. Nothing else, but we have 10 bombs. We'll run around, try and find the secret rooms and the super secret rooms. What did we learn last time? Well, we learned the name of the first final boss. Mom, or Mom's Foot, as it's called by most players. And hopefully we'll get as far or skip over Mom and get to the second final boss. It'd be really nice in the recording if I had in less than the next 4 episodes, including these 2. So in less than the next 2 episodes after this one, we would get to as far as you can get in 1 run. There's a point where it's branches, but you can fight 4 final bosses in 1 run. That's, I think, as far as you can take it, or at the very least, it's as far as I would be able to take it at the moment. Also, we're going to focus in on the donations to the shop. I want to get up to 800 if we can. The lucky foot should help a little bit with that. Being lucky increases the quality and the quantity of drops, as far as I understand it. One of the viewers asked if I was using walkthroughs or creating walkthroughs. I couldn't figure out what they were really asking, so I answered both questions. And as far as me looking at walkthroughs, no, I do not do that. I don't even go online like I've told several times to check what items do. Because, frankly, it's funnier when I say the wrong thing. I want to learn it by myself. It makes a funny, good quality recording. Well, quality could be argued there. I mean, I could come in here and be an expert on everything. I could try and sneakily pause the screen every time I see an item that I don't know, and then come back and talk like I'm an expert on it. But I think at this point, if you've been watching, you know I'm not an expert. I'm just a regular player like you, and I'm just playing through this game similar to the way you would be playing through it. Shouldn't have picked that up. That was a mistake. Well, not a lot going on. We're up to 753. We want to get it up to 800. I'm gonna put all the coins in it I can somewhere along one of the floors that's the last floors where you can have a shop on it. That way I'll keep it in my inventory, maybe be able to gamble it. We do have a blue rock here. We do have 11 bombs. So I think I'll hit more bombs putting it here, and I'll definitely still hit the blue rock. You want to bomb as many rocks as possible. Is a very tiny chance you'll get something doing that. Locked chest, not very helpful. Can't do that. Well, I might be able to do it once. Let's go ahead and look at the map. Not a bunch of great places where the secret room could be. So, put a bomb here and let's try that. Nope. Let's just go ahead and test this. Okay, that took one whole heart. So, if I do that one more time, I'll be in trouble. I guess sacrifice rooms always take one heart. Was not aware of that. Lots of bombs, let's blow up this green guy. Had a bit of a break in between recordings of Isaac, so I don't fully remember what happened in the last episode, but as is tradition, I'm going to apologize for what I said and did in the last episode. In particular, the things I do remember. I want to apologize for possibly being too cocky. I want to apologize also for not knowing the 7 deadly sins. That's not to say I went out and looked up what the 7 deadly sins are. I still don't care, but I didn't know it, and so for general speculation reasons, I apologize. I plan to apologize for whatever I say and do in this episode, in the next episode, or until this gag stops being funny to me. If I could just get 3 more. I'm gonna 6 bombs. We're gonna blow these up and see if we can get 3 more pennies. Nope. Nope. 4 bombs left. Any blue rocks around here? Nope. So where could the super secret room be? I've got 3 more bombs. I bet it's north in this room here. Nope. Where could it be? Where's the super secret room? Two more bombs. Did I bomb a place here? Let's just stick another bomb and try it. Oh, we got some pills. Let's see what this pill does. Full health. Yay. At least I know what it does. Now this is a yellow oranges pill, and I believe there was a yellow oranges pill up here. So let's go ahead and use it and see what it does. Oh yeah, that's real helpful. Well, actually it kind of is helpful because it accidentally blew up the donation machine and that took some money out of the thing. Why do I even want the 9 volt when I don't have any item to use it for yet? Well, I'm just hoping I do get an item. It's a good item. It will be a good item. I'm not gonna buy that pill even if I could. Would be nice if I could buy a key. Wouldn't need a battery. Spirit heart. As you can see, we only have 2 hearts, so it's gonna be iffy if I even make it past the first level. A lot of these runs, if they don't go good at the very beginning, you're gonna be in trouble. You might want to just restart the whole game right then and there, but since I'm recording, I'm never gonna do that. I'm never gonna exit out and just start over. That's not a fair commitment. You're going to see me lose fairly. I'm gonna take it as far as I can go, regardless if that's just one room. Of course, if I do die here, that will not be the end of the recording. I want the recordings to go at least a few minutes. So, quick deaths don't count. There, I hit the back thing to show it's only been 8 minutes. Quick deaths don't count. We want to get further than that. We're gonna just restart, try again. I suppose if I did 5 deaths in a row that were really quick, that would just be the end of the episode. But maybe not. All kind of depends on how long I want to play. Okay, so I got this companion guy, big fan. He's just a giant fly that slowly flies around me. He would do damage to the creatures that he runs into, but he's really slow. He may block tears, I'm not sure. So we've got 3 hearts here already. We have this heart, and then we have a tarot card called the Lovers that gives you 2 hearts. So there's the 4th heart, and nothing more on this floor. So we're gonna risk it here. I can only do this once, and then I've got to go get another heart. Alright. There we go. That is what you want to do with the troll bomb. You want to get it to follow you, knock it right into this. Now that guy's a troll bomb. What you want to do is just run away from him. Guess I could have tried to get him to blow up that guy for me. He was pretty close to him. Have 2 bombs. Not worth it to blow up greed. What we want to do is... we have keys. No reason really to go into the shop though. Let's go ahead and use the Lover's card. Take that one. And place a bomb right here. Decent chance. Super secret room is right there. No? Alright, well. Super secret room could be here. And it could be here. I would be willing to bet you couldn't get to the super secret room in the first room. It seems to like to be right next to the rooms to the boss. So I would just always, as a matter, work my way away from the boss rooms. Again, the rule is super secret room wants to be touching only on one side to one existing room. Regular secret room wants to usually be touching by 3 sides. On a rare occasion, it will be touching by 2 sides if that makes a square with a hole in the middle on the map. Let's see what this pill does. Tears down, don't like that one. Paralysis, useless pill. Health up, good pill. Pretty fly, good pill. And tears down again. Not gonna use that again. So, we're on our way to becoming the Lord of the Flies, which is another transformation that you can have. I think those are the only 2. Becoming Guppy and becoming Lord of the Flies. Lord of the Flies will give you little wings, let you fly around, generally make you stronger and better. So we have 2 items already. 2 speed is down, but everything else is good to start off with. There's the seed. I don't even know if you saw the seed in the last one, sorry. What does it really matter? Duke of Flies. This is definitely feeling like a fly run. It would not surprise me one bit if I heard that the game does stuff like this. It's gonna give you fly items, make you fight fly enemies, and just give you a fly run. As much as the last run was the 7 Deadly Sins run, and runs before that have been companion runs, seems to be more than just a coincidence going on. And maybe this will lead to unlocking some new fly item or fly companion. took half harder damage. Not great. I heard some speculation about what actually gets you to deal with the Devil Rooms. Whether it's not taking damage in here, or if it's not taking damage in here, plus you can't have to go fast, plus you can't take damage on the floor. All have been speculated, who knows what's right. You don't want to do any of those. You want to go fast, you want to not take damage on the whole floor. If you can do that, your odds are as high as I think they could be to get a deal with the Devil. Maybe on this run we'll skip deals with the Devil. If we get them. Maybe we'll go for Angel Rooms. That's probably the right way I should be going. It's just hard to let go of those sweet trades. 4 keys, pretty good. I'd like a bomb or 2. Staying a little silent, focusing on the gameplay. Already recorded a lot of recordings today. Did a little bit of damage to my throat. All temporary, I hope. I've got to learn to probably work it down to a recording when I get up and a recording when I'm about to go to sleep. That way there's a big break in the middle where I can just let my vocal cords relax. It's so pathetic I need to do that, but I can already feel scratchiness in my throat coming back. And this is several hours later, 2 or 3. But I want to play. That's the problem, is that even after playing for about 2.5 hours of Hearthstone, I wanted to get into Isaac. I wanted to try to keep it balanced. Currently I'm releasing an Isaac and a Hearthstone every day. No promises it's going to stay that way, but that is amazing turnout. We're a new channel, trying to get viewers and feedback and all of that. I have gotten some good feedback, which has only encouraged me, so if you want to give good feedback saying you like it, great. It's absolutely encouraging, makes me feel like it's worth my time to do this, and this makes it more fun for me. None of this has been stressful or difficult for me, really. The most difficult part is just dealing with the voice problem of coughing after a few hours of talking. But everything else, this has been super awesome. If I stopped recording tomorrow, I would rank this as just one really awesome idea I had in my life that I don't do anymore, because this has been great. This was a great idea. Maybe I should have done this years ago. I mean, was it possible years ago to do this on YouTube? Probably a couple years ago, but sadly I can't see my map. I've got the Curse of the Lost. Like previous runs, not gonna go into any pain rooms with the Curse of the Lost, because who knows, I could take damage and not end up in the right room. So I'm just gonna have to map it all out in my head, see if I can figure out where the super secret room is, or the secret room is. It's not really gonna matter unless I get some bombs. Get lots of keys, and they're showing me so much stuff. They are teasing me. This game is teasing me. Last game, the game made a liar out of me. Now it's just teasing me. It would be a very fast start if there was some fly item here. But I would think if it's going to do Lord of the Flies, it should take at least one more level. reusable card generator. The chariot. Chariot basically gives you the unicorn power. Alright, so the secret room might be up here. We've been up in this room. All indication is that it is over there. Could also be up here, but I think this was the starter room. Might also be down there. Doesn't really matter. Could be straight down, yep. Does not really matter. Now it can't be north or south of this room. So, can't be here, might be here. Got 5 keys, let's just go in here and see. The only hope is that there'll be a penny in this fire. And there isn't. It's a shame. That was a waste of the key. But if I just had one bomb too, I could get those bombs and add them up. These look like they might be both blue hearts right here. This is definitely blue heart. The shadows covering it. So, super secret room might be right here. Might be right here. Doesn't matter. Don't have anything. We're gonna run into the boss room and use the chariot. Don't jump up. Give me one more chance. Oh man. I pushed it too hard. Took some damage. Didn't want to do that. Latch key, luck up. Couple more keys. They're gonna be giving me lots of keys, I can tell in this. Let's move on to the 3rd floor. I'd have to speed up to do the boss run. I'm not particularly planning to. Don't feel like I've been slowing down too much, but maybe a little. Let's get rid of these walking guys and see if we can get this middle one to attack here one more time, just in case. Let's see if we can convince him. Never mind. I'm not gonna sit and wait too long. It's just giving me lots and lots of stuff I cannot get to. It's trolling me. It's trolling me. What's this guy's name? Brother Bobby. Alright. Brother Bobby just shoots little tears. I don't think he does anything else. But get rid of this turret guy. See what this pill does. Paralysis. Not useful. They call these little worm guys silkworms. I don't really know why they call them silkworms. They don't really produce silk. I guess most people's mind, worm is a little bit skinnier, longer thing you put on the end of the fishing hook. If you would were living in the 60s or earlier. Well, some item I have, I guess the lucky foot, makes me drop coins when I get hit. I've had several items that do that, and they've been helpful. Not ideally what the scenario should be. I mean, you just don't want to take damage. Right. 2 of hearts doubles your hearts, so we will want to use that when I'm down a heart. So when I'm at half my health, it will double it to full health. That's the best time to use it. any other way, any other time you use it is going to be slightly wasteful. You're either going to get less hearts back, or you're going to waste hearts. Because effectively you can take, if it was at 2.5 hearts now, and I doubled it, well, that means I could have taken 1/2 heart of damage more before doubling it, so it's a waste. Wish I had some coins. Maybe I'll let something hit me, see if I can drop some coins. Let's look at the items. Maybe it's the latch key, maybe it's the lucky foot. I don't know. I'd say it's the lucky foot if I was to guess. Did not know that's what happens. Could be just the fact that my luck is pretty high, and because of that, you get that happening. Spiders. Kind of want to turn the game up. I've watched the recordings on, at least one of the recordings on YouTube. Did not seem super dark, so that problem doesn't seem to be true, or at least not on my setup. But I still kind of want the game up for those slightly dark levels, slightly dark areas, just as a way of cheating more than anything else. My eyesight's still pretty good for my age, but I've been noticing I've been wanting it a little bit brighter these days. Alright, for full health, gets me in here. Don't have anything else to do. Got lots of hearts, got the heart multiplier. Lid is just throw caution to the wind and do this. Gee, I wonder what happens if you get the requirements to become Guppy and Lord of the Flies. I mean, eternal life here. Guppy's collar. I need 2 more Guppy things to be Guppy. I need 1 more fly thing to become Lord of the Flies. What's this, health up? I'll take that. Should probably focus on the enemy instead of using pills in the middle of a fight. That's probably a pro tip strategy. I say probably a lot. I am aware of it. It's kind of my cautious nature, I suppose. Amnesia. Oh great. Wasn't this like the last floor too? That they just would not show me the map, and now I've done it right back to myself again. Well, secret room can't be on either side of this, so that's somewhat helpful. Could be up here. Yep. I have 1 bomb, so I want to bomb into the secret room. So it can't be up here. Even though you could go into the super secret room, you want to bomb into the secret room first. Better chances of getting more bombs. Didn't get any bombs. Look at that. Wow. Amazing. I must be really lucky. I'm at 3 luck right now, so that's not super lucky, but that is 5, 10, 15, 17 pennies. It is time to go shopping. What items do I have? Nothing really that's gonna synergize that well. I have amnesia, cannot remember in real life or the game where the shopping place is. I saw someone use this toaster to pretty good effect on a playthrough. The toaster takes 1 penny and shakes the ground and damages any creature standing on the ground. So it doesn't hurt flying creatures or anything like that. But he used it pretty good. You just sit there and use it about 5 times in a row. Beat several bosses that way. Telepills. Now we know what telepills are. If you have an extra telepill in your on the level you're on, use it. There's a percentage chance that you will get taken to the I am error room. The only downside to using telepills is that if you have an item, you have to usually drop that item unless you have an ability to carry 2 items to use the telepills. So if it does take you to I am error, you're going to leave the other thing you had that if you wanted to keep it. Somewhere around this level is my 2 of Hearts card. I want that back. Where did it go? We are gonna find it. Is it in here? Don't tell me it's in here. I'm gonna go check the shop one last time, make sure it's not hidden behind the guy. I can only assume I left it in. Yeah. No, I didn't. Items are not supposed to despawn. They're supposed to stay for the entire time you're on the floor. So how did I lose the card? Well, maybe that's part of the curse of the lost. If you leave an item sitting around somewhere, you lose it. I mean, we've been all over the map as far as I can tell, and it's gone. That sucks. Let's just continue on, keep the games fast, hit the hollow. 2 versions at least of this one. This is the diagonal version. Not too hard, just gotta avoid them, avoid getting boxed in by their poops. Every time I say poop, I think I should be like more mature and say the S word instead. And I certainly would in a normal context, but I think it's kind of more appropriate in this game since it's all, at the very least, the mentality of a little kid that all this game is happening in. I think it's more in that mindset to say poop. So, paralysis and amnesia. Oh, great. Maybe I'll get really lucky and cause amnesia on the next floor too. We'll just go 3 floors in a row without being able to remember, look at the map. The speed thing is gone. Took way too long for that. It's not like I would do any good in the boss rush either, because the boss rush is just, imagine a large room that was a challenge room that had 20 waves, and in each wave you had to fight 2 floor bosses. That's exactly what the boss rush is. The only thing that's good about it is it gives you 4 items to pick from before you start that. So you can go in the room, see the 4 items. If you think you're good enough and one of the items is worth it, you can then do the boss rush. There's no harm in going fast and unlocking it. the trouble is just putting up with it. Just gonna go ahead and here. This is the library. What floor are we on? Catacombs 2? Is this the first in-boss? Is this Mom? Well, this is the Bible. I may, when I get to the demon room, I'm gonna come back and get this. Show you how you beat Mom really fast. See, this is not fair. Look at this. These two pills down here are almost exactly the same. I can just barely make out some slight red dots on the amnesia pills that aren't on the red-white pills. How would you ever be able to see that? It's just ridiculous. Full health. Okay, well at least we know what that pill does. No, we don't want paralysis. No, we don't want amnesia. Let's just keep on going. Yeah, I probably won't ever stop saying probably. I've been saying it for many, many decades. It's a overly cautious way of talking so that you are always right in what you say, or almost always right in what you say. And in my opinion, I am almost always right in what I say because I never commit. If you don't want to overcommit either, I mean, you can just be as annoying as I probably am by saying something is always this, something is always that. Okay, that's weird. I have 3 fly things now, and I would have thought at this point I'd become Lord of the Flies. Maybe there's a little bit more to it. Maybe I would get 4 fly things. There are a lot more fly things than there are guppy things, I would bet. But still push me down this fly run. So I have this little red fly, a little bit faster than the big fan, smaller than the big fan. Lots of orbitals. I don't like orbitals. They're too close to you, and that means the enemy has to be too close to you. I don't like that either. Time for another tarot card. Why is it giving me pills? This is very strange. I just realized this. Do I have some kind of item? The pill bag maybe? Or what? I don't know. I have no idea why it keeps giving me pills on this reusable tarot card generator. Is the game just broken? Is it just gone crazy? It's supposed to be giving me tarot cards. It hasn't been, it's been giving me pills. Pretty easy room here. All I gotta do is get these guys dead before they really do any damage. Sometimes you get lucky, you get these easy rooms. Often you don't. Most times you don't. Okay, oh great, oh great. This dumb green one leaving a toxic creep behind. Can't afford the others. And on top of that, he would have exploded too. Paralysis amnesia. It's loving to give me these paralysis amnesia pills. Almost walked onto the spikes. Real smooth. Still looking for the shop. Lots of coins. Walked right on that creep. So here's a different variant of the Mega Patty. Jumping up and leaving red creep and doing a different attack. So, what's the ones that we could use? We know this is amnesia, no point there. We don't need a coin. We do need a bomb. So let's take the bomb. This one, I believe, is strength and challenge up. Challenge up sounds like a horrible thing you want, but I've on a couple occasions gotten challenge ups and been perfectly fine with them. If they were making rooms more difficult, it didn't really feel like it, not by much. I was doing pretty good with like the purple heart as an item, as a trinket that increases the challenge of room. Well, I assume that's what it does. It says challenge up. Alright, so let's see if this gives me a card. Nope, just 2 paralysis now. Super secret room might be over here. I only have 1 bomb, like I said on the last floor. Want to find the secret room first, if we can. More than likely it's on the right there. Notice how they've taken the special attention to put a path on the right here. Right where the bomb would be. Am I not gonna get a shop on this floor? We're done with this floor, and so I got 1 bomb. I'm gonna use it. Two bombs. Wait a minute, wasn't that a red thing? Do I have some like special ability to? No, the red ones you do get rid of your tears. It's the blue ones and the purple ones you don't get rid of your tears. I could use 2 bombs right here to blow up these guys, maybe get some more pennies. Not worth it at the moment. I'm gonna run back and get the Bible, but if I could get 3 more cents, damage and challenge up. Let's see. Up to 4 damage, that's pretty good. If I could get 3 more cents, I could get 1 more pill. Some of these pills have been good, some of these pills have not been good. Now, this room can't be super secret room here. I have 3 chances here, let's go. Notice how I'm getting this on the 2nd or 3rd try, or I am, or the situation is I'm just not getting it all. Because I have the pattern down pretty well for most floors. If the floor goes crazy, if it's put the secret rooms somewhere that is not the standard pattern, then you'll see me waste bomb after bomb. Could just leave the room with those 2 spiders and they'll disappear, but might as well just fight them. Wasted 2 bombs. Was hoping to get 3 more cents. Was hoping to be able to buy that battery, get 1 more pill. A lot of gambling there. Probably would have just been a paralysis or something useless. We've got the Bible. There's nothing more on this floor. So we're going up to fight what I believe is Mom. Looks like Mom. Catacombs 2 sounds like Mom. I could be wrong. We could be doing just a regular fight. Now see, this is a temptation you want to avoid. Bible gives temporary flight. You can fly over here and get the thing. But the Bible defeats Mom really fast too. Actually defeats Mom and the 2nd final boss really fast. So let's get in there, see who we're fighting. Nope. The Husk. So I'm still 2 levels away from Mom. Had I been paying attention to what floor I'm on, I should know that it's probably not Catacombs 2, it's probably Depths 2 that I was thinking. But at the moment, let's just focus on getting rid of the Husk. Didn't take any damage, didn't get a deal with the devil, no, either. As you can see, strategy of of getting the challenge up, not a problem. So since it's gonna be a couple floors since we get to bomb, I'm gonna go ahead and get that bomb. We'll use it on the next floor. You only get flight for the one room you're in. That can be useful in a fight, that can be useful to pick up items. Leaving a little bit of health behind. We're full up. Poor traumatized Isaac. Reliving all these terrible traumas. Alright. Do I want 2 demon things and a regular trust? I'm gonna come back and think about that. It all kind of depends on how much damage I take. Stupid flies. This guy flies off the side of the screen and comes back around. It's a very unique fight mechanic to be in a game. Very rarely in today's day and age do you have games where creatures go off one side of the screen and come back on the other. It used to be very common in like Atari games, the one-screen games, where there was only enough RAM to have one screen, so the enemy had to come back from the other side just because there wasn't enough RAM for a second screen. Collision detection programming is somewhat hard, so just having a loop is probably easier to program too. Why collision detection is so hard is you have to calculate their movement speed, and if they move more than 1 pixel and the wall is 1 pixel long, wide, and you're only checking for that 1 pixel, they can potentially be moving 2 pixels per cycle and go right over the wall and just keep on going. That's called clipping. You've seen it in games all the time. A lot of times there is no collision detection whatsoever in game models and 3D game models, and you'll see like guns clipping through walls and stuff. All that stuff took lots of processing power before we got to the age that we're in now, where relatively speaking we have tons of extra processing power and you don't have to program anywhere as efficient as you used to. It used to be you had to have your code super tight, super efficient, down to the bare metal. That's where the code is just running specifically made for your CPU, and there can't be any variation. Now, when you get to things like Java, that's the absolute opposite of bare metal sheet code programming. When you program in Java, Java is, or at least was for a long time, super popular for being multi-platform. So you could write a program in Java and be certain that it will run in a 32-bit processor, it will run a 64-bit processor. It probably would still run on a lot of systems that weren't even standard Intel PC code. So like an ARM processor, lots of cell phones have ARM processors. They don't have the same kind of processors as a PC processor. So what Java does is it stands in the middle between the code and the processor and translates it. So you write some Java code, the Java interpretation language, or advanced programmable interface then translates the Java language to whatever the CPU processor or the phone processor can understand. It's not efficient at all, except for in the sense that it saves you development time. It's not the best. You're not going to get a great program running that way. The most efficient program would be machine code. And nobody programs the machine code because it is cryptic. Well, there's one guy. What's his name? See if I can remember his name. I think he still programs the machine code. He programmed the first Apple computers, and oh yeah, Steve Wozniak is his name. Steve Wozniak, I think, still programs the machine code, and he's just the biggest, cutest nerd you're ever gonna meet. He's a big, lovable guy. He and Steve Jobs worked together, maybe even Bill Gates worked together at the very beginning. And I haven't watched Pirates of Silicon Valley in a few years, but they made Apple together. And I think Steve Wozniak did most of the work, and Steve Jobs was doing the management stuff. At least I like to think that's true. Because slightly controversial thought, but if anybody listened to him, Steve Jobs was a bit of a jerk. And sometimes it takes a bit of a jerk to get the job done, but sometimes it doesn't. Let's see. How are we gonna get to these bombs? Let's put one here. Let's put one. If I put one right here, this might be a waste, but I want to test this out. I'm just gonna stick one right here and hope. Oh wow, that really worked. I was not expecting that to work. Could have just flown over all these things, but might as well keep the viable charged up for more important things. See, if I had Stompy right now, I'd be very happy. The ability to just to walk over these rocks and not use bombs would be pretty good. Well, I'm good on bombs. I'm good on keys. I'm low on coins. I remember saying I wanted to put coins in the donation machine, and somehow I've managed to take coins out. You see maps like this, we have the little arrow pointing. You kind of wonder if they're trying to hint to something, but who knows? Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. Maybe they're just trolling. It's not really an arrow, it's a diamond anyways. It's just half the floor. It'd be interesting if they ever explained how floors were generated. There's probably just a random percentage chance that half the floor will disappear, a percentage chance that the rock pattern will be a diamond or a plus sign or something else. It's probably just a bunch of dice rolls, all based on the seed, I'm sure. It'd be really weird if the seed codes were just kind of all pre-programmed levels. They weren't regenerating the levels by the seed code, they were just looking up some kind of table. New pill, let's see what it does. Speed up. Alright, speed's good. Most people are satisfied when speed's right in the middle. I've never really gotten too fast. Never had a character that said, you know what, this is just, he's moving too fast for me. Making a mess of this. Making a mess of this. Oh, pay attention. Oh, quit screwing up. Doing so badly. Come on, just a couple more spiders. Don't take another damage. Alright, good. 8 pennies. Here we are. Oh, that was an interesting layout of enemies. I don't think I've seen that. spiders. Just a diagonal line of spiders. Lots of keys, no reason not to get 25 cents. So unlike dimes, pennies, and nickels, the only way you get to 25 cents is by picking it up as a pickup item. That's alright. A quarter is only a quarter because it is 1/4 a dollar. If the dollar was worth 125 pennies, a quarter would not be factually 25 cents anymore. Quarters always mean 1/4. This often, on rare occasions, confuses people, and they will go, how come a quarter of an hour is 15 minutes and a quarter of a dollar is 25 cents? It's not a set number, it is 1/4 the total of something else. If we got rid of dollars and only had $2 bills, a quarter would be 50 cents. So says I, the only person that matters. Let's see. Battery gives you the ability to have 2 charges. On the Bible, it's not really necessary. Bombs, keys, got plenty of those. Let's go ahead and get a pill. Tears down. I should have known that. Let's take a heart. Might as well. Let's blow up greed. And then let's put 30 cents in this thing. Until it's jammed. Alright, it's jammed now. So what can we do? So might as well take it. Can't do anything else with it. So picking this up now, I'm already have 2 uses of it. So I can play really fast and loose with this thing. Did we find the secret room? No, can't be here on either side. Just double check that, yeah. So, it could be down here. Let's just walk around the... Alright, I'm just gonna take this... Bam. Wow, talk about lucky. Blood bag on the first try. That does not happen. It just doesn't happen. So, it could be over here. If it was right here, it would be right here. Let's go ahead and see if we can blow up these skulls while we're at it. Nope. So it's not there. I'm liking the trinket I have now. I have all these hearts. I was going to use the hearts on the machine, but since the blood thing won, don't think I'm going to get these skulls. I wanted to run out of the room and run back because I've heard there's a trick it will do a little 1 tile more of explosive damage if you do that. Got plenty of bombs, might as well use them. We'll have enough coins to go buy that other bomb. Let's see. Will I be able to blow both of these up? Because he's leaning. Yep. Was able to do it. So we're just looking for the super secret room now. We're doing rather well. So if we're looking for the super secret room, let's go back and work our way. There's lots of options I'm seeing, but I want to start in this room. I mean, this certainly looks like it works. Look at all these hearts. Man, they were certainly planning for me to use the blood bank a lot more. My luck must have just been so high. It's just crawling up there. Look at that. I'm gonna have 100% luck here. So take one bomb. 9 volt only, I think, gets you 2 charges. I don't think you can have a full 3 charges on the 9 volt. I mean, it's not the 9 volt. Anyways, that's a different battery. This is just the battery. I don't know what it's called. But anyways, we're on the Necropolis one. Not gonna be Mom. It's gonna be the adversary. Kinda tough boss. Don't think the Bible would do me any good. But you know what? It wouldn't really hurt me either. Let's try it. Nope, didn't do any damage to the adversary. But who cares? At least I'm flying now. His homing brimstone is a bit of a pain. He would have to do a lot of damage. As long as he doesn't kill me, I can just leave the room and go get some more hearts. Hearts all over the floor. But I gotta focus here. I got to focus. Oh god, I'm going to lose. This is terrible. No more talking. That sucked. That just sucked. Terrible. Wow. Once again, I have effed up. I mean, I'm not even gonna really take the blame for this one. It's just the game screwed me. That is what happened here. I had lots of good items. I had lots of health. I could have gotten lots of more health. I had eternal life. It could have given me a second chance. I had luck very high. So if luck affects the possibility of you getting a second chance, it still screwed me. Look at all those items. Look at all the health. Started with 2 hearts. It was a great run until I ran into the adversary. You are my adversary. Anyways, thanks for watching this episode. Probably have a couple more episodes out tomorrow for you. Until then, have a good evening and goodbye.